Winter whiteout. You're looking at what conditions have been like for much of the day over Donner Summit. I-80 still closed. Blowing snow is reducing visibility. And of course, the pavement is covered in snow and ice.
Another live look at I-80 here. This is at the Applegate exit. This is where the freeway is closed right now. Caltrans and the CHP are turning cars and trucks around tonight. You can't go past this point. It's just too dangerous to go any farther up the hill.
It's been a little better over on Highway 50. It's been open at least at times today, but the CHP has had to close the highway often because of spinouts and avalanche control over the summit. This is a shot from a Caltrans camera right at Twin Bridges. You can see a couple snow plows there, and looks like that work needs to be done right now. The highway covered in snow. And
we have team coverage again tonight on that snow that continues to blanket the Sierra. We start tonight with Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan. Mark.
We have the rain starting to wind down in much of the valley, although some areas still have some heavier downpours. For the valley from Sacramento County to the north, we are now dry and will likely stay that way. However, it's going to take much longer to have the snow end in the Sierra. The snow level once again throughout the day has been fluctuating between 2,000 and 2,500 feet. Then tonight we got a little bit of snow lower than that, just as things are starting to wrap up in some locations. Also still dealing with the remnants of some thunderstorms. We saw a thunderstorm near Farmington, so around Stockton there is still a little bit of rain, but in the Oakdale area that's the heaviest of the rain, and it continues up Highway 4 toward Angels Camp. Copperopolis, Valley Springs have all been seeing some of that heavier rain. And a closer look, you see a little orange there? That might indicate we have the possibility of still some small hail in that as well. But look at where the snow level is. It's not down here along Highway 49. It's a little bit higher, so it's up closer to Murphy's, where we have had accumulating snow. Now we're getting more of that rain-snow mix. Let's go a little farther to the north up Highway 49. In Amador County, the snow level's a little bit lower, closer to Highway 49. Highway 88, by the way, still closed as well. Highway 50, this is another place we've seen the snow level fluctuate. It was east of Pollock Pines, I should say east of Placerville. Now it got down to Placerville. Again, you can see the snow on the road. This is near downtown Placerville. That snow was not there an hour ago. And then farther to the north, yeah, we've been talking about Interstate 80. It closed down yesterday. It's still closed tonight. It'll stay closed at least until tomorrow morning. Back to you.
Mark, thank you. So as Mark is showing us, the snow is having significant impacts on communities in the Sierra tonight.
Thousands of people are without power tonight, and temperatures are going down. KCRA 3's Melanie Wingo has made her way into Forest Hill in Placer County this evening. And Melanie, we can see the snow falling around you right now.
Yep, a lot of snowfall happening right now, and it has been since we arrived here just before 6 o'clock-ish or so. So it's been nonstop, and our whole way up here up Forest Hill Road, it was treacherous to say the least. We talk about it all the time. We experienced it firsthand tonight, where we couldn't even go over about 15 to 20 miles per hour because there was so much snow packed on the ground, and we started seeing snow falling just like this, if not heavier, around, I would say, 1,800 feet in elevation. So yeah, what Mark was talking about just before you came to me here live is what we have seen tonight, that snow at the lower elevations. Right now we're at 3,000 feet at Wharton's Market here in Forest Hill. And if you look up toward the street light right above the parking lot, you can see those flakes coming down. It's always a clearer picture when we have the light shining, and you can kind of see how fast the snow is falling down. I've made my way across the parking lot too because I want to show you just how much snow they've received over the past few days. I don't know how long this truck has been here, but as you can see, there's at least about 2 feet of snow on top of this truck alone. And what I've been told by people who live in this area is they are seeing 2.5 to 3 feet where they are in Forest Hill. What I can also tell you is they're saying that on those side roads, those smaller side roads, if you consider Forest Hill Road being the main road through town, that road is getting plowed by county crews, but some of those side roads are so covered over in snow, it just takes longer for the county and some of those independent plow operators to go through those roads. One couple I spoke with said in order to get here to Wharton's Market to get their supplies tonight, they had to use a chainsaw, cut through a tree, and then make their way out here to Forest Hill Road to get down to the market. As a sense of what's going on here tonight, we'll have more coming up at 10 and 11 o'clock. Live in Forest Hill, Melanie Wingo, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, big job trying to get that all cleaned up as it's falling so consistently. Melanie, thank you.
Having to travel with a chainsaw, I mean, that's...
Puts it in perspective.
Yeah, it really does. Melanie, thank you. Earlier today, we found big rig after big rig parked along I-80 at the Applegate exit. The truckers just waiting out the storm. The only people allowed to drive on I-80 east of Applegate are those who live there, and they still need an ID to get past the closure.
It's a little bit ridiculous. It always makes it hard for those of us that live here to have the spin outs and the congestion and whatnot. That's why I came up the side road to avoid the stopping on the freeway.
We also have some video showing the conditions on the eastern side of the Sierra. I-80 closed all the way to the Nevada state line. This video was shot near the Reno area, and once again, you can see how much snow there is on the freeway. And while I-80's been closed, some people are still finding ways to get onto the interstate in an effort to drive up and over the summit. They're getting stuck, and the CHP says they've had to respond to stranded drivers all day. To be clear, I-80 is closed because of blizzard conditions at the summit, and you can only imagine what that conversation is like.
Right.
When you've gotten yourself into trouble after you've been warned and an officer has to come dig you out.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's not going to be fun. Well, people in Nevada County are feeling the effects of the storm as well, from the power outages to the tough driving conditions.
PG&E is working to restore the power, but there are thousands of people still in the dark right now. The main problems are the roads that are covered in snow. The wet, heavy snow is bringing branches and trees down onto the wires. PG&E is calling out more crews and equipment to deal with the outages.
We brought in contractors, we brought in crews from as far away as the Central Valley to come and help our local crews restore power more quickly.
Some of the equipment includes snowcats to get through the snow-covered roads.
The snow continues to fall in Pollock Pines tonight. This is a look at the gas station right off of Pony Express Trail. This video from Group C Realty shows the parking lot and the roads just covered in snow there. Familiar look in the Pollock Pines True Value Hardware store area. You can see how much snow they've received over the past couple of days. The snow is deep enough that it's just about blocking the store's sign right now.
Yeah, wow, you can barely see it. And all the snow combined with the wind has increased the avalanche danger in the Sierra. The Sierra Avalanche Center says the risk is high for the Central Sierra right now, and that includes areas in the Tahoe-Truckee region. People should be very careful when going into the backcountry. And in South Lake Tahoe, crews are working hard now to keep the roads clear. This is a look at Highway 50 at Ski Run Boulevard. And today we spoke with the mayor of South Lake Tahoe. She says snow removal is a massive job.
The city of South Lake Tahoe has 255 miles of road to clear, and that is the same distance as from Tahoe to Santa Cruz. So imagine the crews have to go through all the neighborhoods and clear the roads. And something that I didn't know that makes perfect sense once I explain it is the first pass that they make is one lane in every neighborhood for first responders to be able to get through, because that's our priority, safety. So some people say, my roads are very thin. And that's one of the reasons, because that is the first thing that the crews work on.
That makes sense. The mayor says the city works closely with Caltrans since they are responsible for Highway 50. And with all the snow that's falling, it should come as no surprise that the South Lake Tahoe Airport closed today. City says its City Hall remains open, but services are, of course, limited.
Now to Southern California, where a slide pulled down part of a retaining wall to a home. This slide partially closed Mulholland Drive north of Los Angeles. Mud covered part of the roadway, and the slide did threaten the power poles. A man and his caretaker were evacuated from the home as a precaution. Crews are now surveying the damage and, of course, the stability of that hill.
And you can track the weather around the clock with the KCRA 3 app. Check the latest conditions by using the interactive radar to zoom into your community. You can also get updated traffic alerts.